Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our city. Here we are, April already, April 2nd, right here in Muscatine in the Mayor's office at City Hall. Thanks for joining us. We have a couple of great guests tonight. Before we get started, though, I really wanted to share a couple pictures with you. I had a great day this week. The last few years, I've got to do something with Meals on Wheels. They have a special week every year that it's Meals on Wheels week, and I've gotten the opportunity to ride around with the people that delivered the meals to the people at home and help deliver them, and it was such fun to sit and visit with the people at home. And this year I did something a little bit different. I went to one of their meal sites. I actually went to Hershey Manor. My mother lives there now. And I was able to visit with all the different people that live at Hershey Manor and come down to the meal site to eat. And it's just heartwarming. I got to go upstairs because even there, some people get their meals delivered to them in their homes. And I met a lovely 98-year-old woman who still lives on her own at Hershey Manor. She was amazing. And it was just a ton of fun. And great thanks to Danelle Snyder. She works the meal site there, and everybody loves her, and she loves her job, and that is evident by all that she does there. Next, I just wanted to share with you, every year we have an annual meeting for the Greater Muscatine Chamber of Commerce, GMCCI. And this last Thursday was their day to have their annual dinner, and Muscatine celebrated their 50th year as a Chamber of Commerce member. And so a few of us got to go up on stage and get a certificate. And there was also recognized several different, I think there were, don't quote me, 12 75-year members, which is how many years the Chamber has been going here in Muscatine. So that was their 75th anniversary. Great thanks to them and all that they do to help build economic opportunities right here in Muscatine. Now I'd like to have you join me in welcoming our first guest, Holly Brugman. She's the Assistant Director for Family Program Services at Muscatine Y, and we're talking about Child Abuse Prevention Month.
Yes, April is National Child Abuse Prevention Month, so we have all kinds of different activities going on to create awareness in Muscatine.
Well, thanks for coming tonight. This is a topic that we can't get out there often enough, can we?
No, never enough.
Never enough. So April is Child Abuse Prevention Month, and can you tell us a little bit about CARES? I know that's a little bit confusing for people sometimes, what CARES is.
So CARES stands for Child Abuse Response and Education System. So in short, it's the Muscatine Child Abuse Council. So it's made up of community partners who come together once a month and meet and talk about different child abuse related issues. So right now there's a lot of opioid use. So we've had presentations on the prevalence of that in Muscatine and how that's impacting families here.
Sure.
So every month we just do a little bit of education for the members of the council, who then take that back and filter it down to their staff and clients that they work with to try to raise awareness about child abuse related issues.
Sure. I know one thing we always say at the Y, protecting children is everyone's business.
Yes.
So we always have to be on guard. So one of the big things for Child Abuse Prevention Month is actually coming up on Friday.
Yes, so on Friday is our annual Blue Out Day. It's actually a statewide event, so several communities across Iowa will be having their own Blue Out Days and activities going on, and Muscatine is taking part in that. So we're encouraging everybody to wear blue on Friday in support of Great Childhoods. And then if you post a picture to the hashtag Great Childhoods Muscatine, then you'll see a lot of other pictures of other businesses, schools get on board, classrooms full of kids wear blue, and then everybody gets entered into a contest to win Casey's pizza coupons.
Oh, great.
So there's a little bit of a bit of a incentive to participate, and we want to see as many wonderful blue pictures on the website as possible.
That's right. Hey, I want to go back to this last graphic. That was, I think, last year, Ryan, and that one says April 6th. So this year, Friday is April 5th.
Yes.
And that's when we want everybody to wear blue.
Yes, this Friday.
This Friday. So it's individuals, businesses,
a
classrooms.
family, if a mother and daughter want to take a picture and post it to the hashtag, any pictures of blue, any groups, Boy Scout troops, Girl Scout troops, your art club, any group of people, families, individuals, yep, take a picture in blue and post it to hashtags Great Childhoods Muscatine.
Okay. Hey, I've seen these pinwheels. So the pinwheel, that is one of the symbols?
Yes, it is meant to represent happy childhoods and innocence of childhood. So there are going to be some pinwheel gardens around Muscatine as well for an awareness effort. I think one of them is going to be at City Hall, and another one of them is going to be at our Child Protection Center here in Muscatine. And then there's also pinwheel bouquets that are out at several different locations in Muscatine. Most of the banks, most major businesses have them.
Sure.
There's one at the Y. So what that is just a blue vase full of blue pinwheels and a little card, kind of an awareness message, again, just to get people thinking about, you know, all children deserve great childhoods and what we can do as a community to get around that idea and foster it.
So when we see those pinwheels or the bouquets, we're supposed to remember
April is Child Abuse Prevention Month.
There you go. Yep. All right. Oh, here's one of the vases from last year, maybe.
Yep.
Oh, great. So doctor's offices, dentists, all okay.
I think we had the lunch ladies from the school participate one year, which was really cool.
Yes, Rule and Rule. Okay, there's Trinity.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, this is Amanda McKee, who did work with LSI and then with ECI MC and now moved away to Cedar Falls this week, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, Voice of Muscatine.
That's funny.
Oh, yeah. So we should see blue everywhere on Friday, right?
Yes, hopefully. Hopefully everywhere you go, you see people wearing blue.
You know, a couple of weeks ago at the council meeting, oh, yeah, that looks like Franklin School. I think that was Franklin School. Jason Wester was in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Several schools participate as classrooms, and then every year, you know, one or two of them win like a pizza party for the kids, which they just love. So.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago, Paula Lavasser, here's us at the Y. A couple years ago maybe. A bunch of us wearing blue. Paula Lavasser she's the president of Muscatine County Cares right now. And she came to the city council meeting when I did the proclamation for Child Abuse Prevention Month. And she went around and gave a rock to each one of the council. Of course, she didn't give me one. She gave all the council one. So what is the rocks about?
So that's just another way to spread awareness. They have different kids groups that have come together and painted these rocks all in like child abuse blue ribbon kind of awareness messaging. So they're all over Muscatine. If you find one of the rocks, we encourage you to post that to the hashtag Great Childhoods Muscatine as well.
Take a picture of the rock.
Yes, or even on Muscatine Rocks website, but definitely share that with people to help get that awareness out, and then hide it again for somebody else to find.
Oh, yeah.
So that, you know, the more people that find them, the better. Some of them even have like little messaging on them and cute little pictures, and they're really kind of, they were fun to do and they're fun to find. So
I love the Muscatine Rocks, the whole project. Love it. And I actually found one out by my desk at the Y, like out in that little cubby window outside my door.
Yeah.
I found one of the rocks.
I found them in the locker rooms before every once in a while. Yeah.
So we took it and hid it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's
fun. So much. They are fun. They are fun. I love it.
It's like finding a little present.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So the Y and the parenting program that we do at the Y, what kind of things do they do for Child Abuse Prevention Month?
Well, so the main, I guess, feature thing that we do every April is hold the child sexual abuse forum.
Okay.
So that's an opportunity for the community to come and learn information about the prevalence of child sexual abuse in Muscatine, and more importantly, what we can do to combat it and be better, more diligent about it as parents. This year we're having, I'm going to slaughter her last name, Fabiola Mani Orellano. And I know I'm saying her name
I just
right.
say
I apologize.
Fabiola. That's what I say.
Yes, she's with Family Resources. She's a sexual abuse advocate with their agency, and she's going to come present this year and talk about again, just like what it's like for kids when they go through this, what it's like for families, and what we can do to prevent it and be more diligent about it. So that'll be an excellent discussion, an opportunity for parents in the community to come together and kind of talk about this issue.
And when's that going to be?
That is April 11th, so I believe that's next Thursday.
Okay.
And it's open to the community. Anybody is welcome.
Yeah.
There's childcare available for children 8 and under in Y-Play. So please come out, participate in the discussion.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah.
Anything else going on at the Y for Child Abuse Prevention Month?
I would maybe just mention that we are also having an ACEs interface workshop. Someone from the Child Abuse Council in the Quad Cities is going to come down and present that. And so the ACEs are adverse childhood experiences, and so it's a discussion about how some of the things that we can go through during our childhood can lead to some trauma that can later on affect us later in life.
Sure.
And the importance of resilience and building resilience in our children. So that's always a really good workshop for anyone who works with kids to come and sit in on and participate in.
Okay.
And that is on Friday, April 12th. There'll be a Spanish presentation of it, and then on May 2nd, which is an evening, a Thursday evening, there will be an English presentation with our Moments for Moms group.
Oh, very
Same
good.
presentation, just two different opportunities.
Times. Yeah, English and Spanish both.
Yes.
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
Well, I know, I want to take the opportunity to thank you, Holly. I know you have been really leading the Child Abuse Prevention Month projects for years. And so that's been a huge help for our community. And I know there are other organizations in Muscatine. So you've got the CPPC, Community Partnerships for Protecting Children.
Yep.
The Child Protection Center, which actually is a program of the Child Abuse Council of the Quad Cities, not of Muscatine.
Right.
But is located here in Muscatine. And I think Extension's on board. There's
New Horizons.
Yes.
Public Health. I know I'm forgetting people.
Lutheran Services in Iowa.
LSI,
Sure.
yes. So
Yes.
there's probably like 6 or 7 different organizations, juvenile courts officers.
Yes,
There's at least
yes.
one of them who participates. So yeah, we all kind of team it together and try to get the awareness out in April as much as possible so that the community is kind of, more aware of what's going on with child abuse in our community.
I always just try to stress with anybody I'm talking to in the community when it comes to child abuse prevention how much it's just up to all of us to protect all of the children in Muscatine.
Yeah.
That even if they're not your kids, they could be your neighbor kids or the kids at your church or the kids at the Y or just the kids anywhere. I mean, keep your eye out for them.
Right.
And make sure that they're safe. And
it's hard to be a parent and you just can't be there 100% of the time. You need those extra eyes looking out for your kids when you can't be. So.
And if we all just, keep our eyes and ears peeled to keep all the kids safe here, then what a better place it'll be for all of them.
Absolutely.
We all have to do it.
Better childhoods lead to better adulthoods. So.
That's right. And which is better communities.
That's right.
Better cities. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. I just love looking at all these pictures. So there's categories of the prizes then?
We try to break it down into we put individual family pictures kind of in one category and then all the school pictures together and then all the business community pictures together and draw winners from each of those 3 pots so that everybody gets, kind of spread it around a little bit.
Oh, sure.
And Casey's General Stores are awesome. This is the 4th year in a row that they've donated the pizza coupons that we give out. So great big thank you to Casey's General Store for donating those every year. Yeah,
oh, yeah.
It's awesome.
Which pizza represents a good time in the childhood,
Sure,
too.
that's right. Pizza party.
That's right. The kids all want to have a pizza party. How fun. Well, I think it's just amazing to see how many companies, schools, businesses all come together for this. I mean, you really do just see blue everywhere.
Yeah, every year it gets a little bit more. A few more people get on board, and it just keeps getting bigger and better.
Bigger and bigger and bigger. Yep. It's amazing. And all of these things that we do, all of the efforts that are put into it, if one child doesn't get hurt because of all of this, it's worth it all.
Yep.
Amazing.
Parenting is hard work. We all need help.
It is. That's right. Well, anything that we didn't get to touch base on that you want to bring up?
I think you already talked about your mayoral proclamation.
Yes, got the proclamation out, making sure that April is Child Abuse Prevention Month and Blue Out Day on Friday.
Yep.
So everybody wear blue on Friday.
Yes.
Get a picture.
Blue shirt, blue sweater,
whatever it
blue
is.
pin,
Yep.
something.
Hair ribbon, doesn't matter.
That's right.
And then upload it to Facebook.
Hashtag Great Childhoods Muscatine.
Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Well, I'm so excited about it this year. I know, like you say, it gets more every year. I'm excited to see how many people are going to be wearing blue on Friday.
Me too.
I am too. Thank you so much for coming, Holly.
Thanks for having me.
Really appreciate it. Well, while we get ready to transfer to our next guest, I wanted to just ask you to please save the date. We should have a flyer here for the Mayor's Youth Job Fair. Kind of segue from childhood into youth. We're having a job fair. This is our second one, and we've done it with Iowa Workforce Development Center. And what we've done is team up and get a whole bunch of employers from Muscatine. We're all going to meet at the Commons area at the Muscatine High School from 3 to 6 on Monday, April 15th, which when we first picked this date, it was way far out there, but now here it's going to be here before we blink an eye. So parents, come on out and bring your kids and have them join the workforce. They can go around and talk to the employers. They'll get some information. They can ask questions. They can fill out a resume. They can fill out a job application. They can fill out some paperwork showing their letter of interest. They can even set up job interviews while they're there. So it's a really great opportunity. It can be intimidating when you first go out to look for a job. Hey, I think it could be intimidating if you go out to look for your third, fourth, and fifth job. But certainly your first job when you're going out to apply for a job, it can be kind of scary. And so this is an opportunity where your parents can come with you and you can all ask questions together, because you wouldn't normally take your parents with you to apply for a job, but this place, it's okay. So come on out April 15th from 3 to 6. Just come to the high school. There will be 40 plus employers there for you to talk to. So great opportunity for everyone, and great thanks to Allison Ritchie with Iowa Workforce Development, who has really went above and beyond putting this all together. So we will look forward to seeing you then. And now I would like to welcome Kelsey Stafford. She is with the Muscatine Parks and Recreation. Welcome, Kelsey.
Thank you so much.
This is your third time to be here?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, thanks for coming again.
Thanks for inviting me.
You're always doing so much stuff that we got to keep up.
That's right. Yes.
And the Easter egg hunt is at the top of everybody's list.
Absolutely.
My family's already got me putting together, so what are we going to have for Easter dinner? And I'm already working on the menu plan, so certainly we got to work on this.
Easter's on the mind now.
It is.
Exactly.
It is. As soon as we hit April, and now here we go.
Yep.
Easter egg hunt.
Absolutely.
So last year it was canceled.
Yes, unfortunately we had a blizzard come through last year, and
We
I
did.
think we're all done with that for this year.
Hope.
Hopefully. Yes.
I hope. So
So
we're scheduled for when?
Saturday, it's going to be April 13th.
Uh-huh.
We're going to go from 10 to noon. So at 10 o'clock, we're going to do the youngest kids, 3 years and younger. And
Okay.
then we're going to go at 10:15 for 4-year-olds through kindergarten. And then after that, we're going to do the first grade through third graders.
Okay.
And that's all going to be classic Easter egg hunt. And then after that is exciting. We were going to introduce it last year. So this year is going to be the first time we're going to do the group
Okay.
scavenger hunt.
So what's that going to be?
So that is for all ages, groups, families, friends, whatever. Come out with your group. Everyone's going to start with one clue card, and it's going to be riddles. Those riddles will send you to different areas throughout Weed Park. And so whoever gets back first with all of their clue cards is going to win a party at the Aquatic Center.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and we'll have prizes for second and third places as well. So it's just going to be a really fun opportunity for all ages to come
that
out
sounds
and participate.
Ton of fun.
Yes, it's going to be great.
So, like, how long do you expect it to take the first one to come back?
It's
like hours?
I don't think so. So we're going to start that at 10:45, right? Or whenever everyone's done with their classic egg hunt, and we're hoping everyone will be back by noon. So it shouldn't take too long.
Okay.
But it'll be a great opportunity and hopefully great weather for everyone to get out and have a trek around Weed Park and participate.
So they're not going to have to go from the Rose Garden to the lagoon to back to the Rose Garden to back to the lagoon. Oh my goodness.
We'll see.
Well, that would take longer than an hour, so we can only hope.
Right.
So how many kids do you expect?
I think our first year there was 1,000 people, including parents and grandparents and everyone else who came out. So we're hoping for those same numbers.
Okay.
It'd be great to have that many people out there in Weed Park. Yes.
I remember as a child in grade school going to the Easter egg hunt in Muscatine, and it was at Weed Park. But I don't think that it was ran by the city then. For some reason, I want to think like the American Legion or somebody was involved in it. But it looked like this, all these people everywhere.
Yes, it's going to be very exciting. We hope everyone can make it out, and the more the merrier.
Yes. So can the small children, can the parents go with them and help them?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
So we want 3 years, up to 3 years old, so toddlers of all ages and parents and even older siblings can come out and help them find, and it'll be a great time for that age.
So is there like a prize egg for every age group?
So all age groups will have the same color eggs, and those eggs will correspond to a prize for each one. So if the eggs aren't filled, they get at least one egg of each color, and they come up and they redeem those for the prizes.
So every child can get one of each color?
Yes.
Okay, so there's not like one golden egg?
No.
Okay.
Nope. So fair game, everyone
Fair
can,
game for everybody.
Yes,
Oh, that's
get one of each
fun.
prize. Yes.
That is fun. I remember one year my little brother Matt got the silver egg at Weed Park and got his picture on the front page of the paper. Of course, he was crying in it because he was nervous.
Yes,
but
of
he
course.
won $2, and it was like
that was exciting.
amazing.
Right?
Oh yeah, we still talk to him about it.
I might have to remember that for next year.
Ton of fun.
Wonderful.
Oh yeah, it's such a part of people's memories, you know, their childhood, and going and doing this. We were just talking about child abuse prevention, you know, and this is the memories that we want children to have.
Absolutely,
Doing
yes.
these fun things.
That's the best part of Parks and Recreation is we get to create those memories
Yes.
with people.
So are these real eggs or plastic eggs?
They're plastic eggs.
Plastic eggs.
Yes.
So nobody's dying all these eggs.
No.
Okay.
We'll
Okay.
leave that to families to do at home.
There you go. So how many eggs do you think there are?
Gosh, that's a good question. Over 1,000,
Oh my
definitely.
goodness.
Yes, so there's going to be plenty of eggs out there for
How many
everyone to
different
find.
colors?
Let's see, I believe 6.
6 different colors.
Yes, yep. So 6 different prizes everyone can get.
So the areas are divided up by age group.
So what we're going to, we're going to
Mm-hmm.
have some eggs closer together for the younger kids. So that's
Sure.
kind of why we're doing the staggered start. So
Uh-huh.
each age group has a chance to get eggs.
Their fair share.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, how fun.
It's going to be great.
So do you have a big team helping you?
We are working on that now, so if anyone is interested in volunteering, that would be great. But we're working closely with the Key Club from the high school, and they help us out with most of our events. So love to have them come back and help us out with that.
Sure.
Yes.
I bet it takes a lot of coordinated effort to put an event like this on.
It does, yes. And it always helps to have as many volunteers as can come
sure.
out. There's always something to do, and whether it's helping somebody find their eggs or handing out prizes,
Yeah.
yes, it takes a lot of effort.
And no cost to the community.
Not
This is
at
just
all.
a service that the city of Muscatine Parks and Rec is
Yep.
doing.
Absolutely, and we were sponsored
Fun.
by ABRA of Muscatine this year, so they're helping us out with this and able to provide it for free to the community.
How nice of them.
Yes, we very much appreciate them.
Oh, yes.
Mhm.
So do you block off Weed Park the night before?
No, we won't be blocking it off. We'll
Okay.
be showing up early in the morning and getting everything set out, so it won't affect any of the previous day's activities or
Okay.
anything. Mhm.
We probably want to do a reminder for everybody every day to drive slowly through Weed Park, but certainly
Absolutely.
this day with all the
Absolutely.
children all around.
Yes.
But always.
There's always a lot of activity in Weed Park.
Yes,
Even
there
when
is.
it's cold outside, there's dogs walking and people walking around, so yes.
I've seen people like drive like speed demons.
I
And
have
I just
a
want
few
to
times.
shake them. I'm like, are you kidding me? Do you not see all these children around
Oh,
here?
yeah, absolutely. And especially summertime. Once the weather gets warmer, there's going to be a lot more kids out
Oh,
and
yes.
about.
Yeah. And the kids don't always look. They should.
We try to
We
remind
try
them.
to teach them and remind
Right.
them, but they don't always when they're
Exactly.
excited. But we got to watch for them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I can't thank you enough for doing this. I think it's
Thank
just
you
going to be
so
so
much.
much fun.
It will.
How many kids do you expect? A
Well,
couple hundred?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I would say hopefully 250 for sure, but I hope for more than that.
Oh, I
So
bet.
We're trying to get the word out there.
I bet this is just as much fun for you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I bet it
This
is.
is the best part.
Yeah. Well, while I've got you here, I know we've got a couple of other things. This is spring,
Right.
so you guys are probably in Parks and Rec gearing up for the summer.
Yes, phones have been ringing like crazy, and it doesn't feel like summer necessarily outside, but it's coming quick. So all of our facilities have just opened up as far as soccer and Kent Stein and the golf course, so those are open to the public now.
Sure.
So we're getting calls on all of that stuff.
Shelters, people are probably wanting to get some of those rented.
Absolutely. So shelter rentals have started, and people are doing that. Of course, the buildings on the riverfront, people are always calling for those, and
Oh,
those are
yeah.
great to host parties and
Oh,
special
sure they
events
are.
and all of that.
So when do we expect the aquatic center to open?
So the Aquatic Center is going to open our traditional opening day, which is always the Saturday before Memorial Day. We're closed on that Sunday for Mountain City Criterium, but then
Okay.
we'll open again on Memorial Day. And then it's a little bit different this year because of all that snow that we got.
I know.
So school's pushed back a bit. So
Yes.
we will open after the last day of school, which I believe heard rumors that is June 6th
Okay.
this year. So then we'll be open for the season after that.
So are you all fully staffed already? You guys still looking for lifeguards and management staff?
Yes, so we're always looking for lifeguards, slide attendants as well, cashiers, and we're looking for a few managers this year as well at the Aquatic
Okay.
Center. So we're still hiring. I was pretty lucky this year. I've got 20 of 29 guards coming back, so
Oh,
that's
wow.
awesome.
That's
but
great.
Of course, we always need more, and so I know the Y is hosting 2 lifeguard classes coming
We
up
are.
this month. So
That'll be helpful.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
So I think those are filling up quick. So if anyone's interested in lifeguarding, definitely.
Because
call
you
the Y.
have a lot of lifeguards on duty at one time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
What do you have, like 8?
8 to 10, yes,
Yes.
depending on time of day. So we
That's
need
a
a lot of
lot.
guards to staff.
And so then you
yes.
figure if you've got all those shifts through the day, 8 each, I mean, that's a lot.
It is, yeah. And of course, we want everyone to get as many hours as they can. So if they want to work a lot, great. If they only want to work a couple days a week, we work with that. So the more the merrier, just to make
Sure.
sure we fill all of that in.
Do you get a lot of college students coming back for the summer?
We do, yes.
Okay.
Yep. And you can be 15 years old to be a lifeguard. So we do have quite a few high school students as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
But it always helps. Actually, it's kind of funny because our college students come back and they help us open, and then they leave in August, and our high school students help us at the end,
Sure.
especially. So
Oh, yeah.
plenty of hours for everyone.
Plenty to go around.
Exactly.
So I know they had already the job fair. So how did that go?
It went great.
Did it?
Yes,
Good.
it's awesome. I think we had more than last year. I think we had definitely around 40 people come out, I believe. So
Good.
it was great, and we
Good.
love meeting people, and
sure.
they can come out and fill out applications and talk with
Yeah.
us, so that's great. And I know you mentioned the Mayor's Youth Job Fair. We will be out at that
Great.
as well, so we're excited for that.
I'm glad.
Yes.
So then, so you're still looking not only for lifeguards but for other seasonal work, right?
Yes, yeah.
What other kind of jobs are there?
We have all of our recreation programs need instructors and aides. So whether you're older and you want more hours, or just a younger high school kid and want to help out with programs, we have positions available.
Okay.
So tennis and sport shorts is one that we have. Skate park camp, learning how to skateboard. We need someone
Wow.
for that. Yeah. So swim lessons, we have tons of opportunities available. And then of course with parks maintenance and golf course, they have a lot of positions as well.
So you've got people doing yard work and all different kinds of stuff like that too.
Groundskeeping and taking care of the ball fields, all of that stuff. So
Lots
we
of
have
work.
something for everyone. Yes.
Oh, it sounds like it.
We
Oh,
do.
yes. I don't know how you could possibly fill all those positions, but people know and just come back, I suppose, each year.
Yes, luckily we have a good amount of staff that come back and like working with us, but every year we're looking to add more to the team. So
Oh, I bet.
yes.
I bet. So what kind of, I know you have the brochure that has all the different stuff going on.
Right.
Where can they get that at? Just downstairs in the Parks and Rec department, or is there another place?
So our PDF version is already out, so they can find that on our website or Facebook page.
Through the city website?
Yes, the city
Okay.
website. It's posted
Okay.
there. And then the paper versions, we always have some down in our office, but we take them out to businesses as well. So they'll be throughout the community, grocery stores, just pick one up if you see one. And then we will be sending it out through virtual backpack and giving the kids at school
Oh,
paper
that's
copies as
good.
well. Yeah.
I always think
That will
it's
be
such
great.
a nice document. I mean,
It's
it's
nice
like
to
a
have it all in
magazine.
one place.
Yes,
Yes.
everything that you need to know there for the whole summer, which is really hard to put together. I mean, I planned some of the stuff for at the Y,
Yeah.
and you have to plan so far out.
Definitely.
That can get tricky.
It can.
So for you guys to have everything for the whole summer in there, that really is a big feat to accomplish.
Absolutely, yeah. So we started planning that in the fall and winter for the summer. So we've been working on that for a while and getting everything set.
Lots
for
of thought goes into this.
Yes, absolutely.
Lots of planning. It seems like they just pop up, but there's a lot more
You
than
and I
that.
both
isn't-
know it takes a lot
Yeah,
more.
that's right.
That's right. Yes.
So what kind of things is sign up open for right now?
So right now we have T-ball has opened. We start that a little bit earlier than some of our other programs.
Okay.
And then our adult sand volleyball leagues as well is open now. Everything else will be May 7th for registration
Okay.
start.
So
Yes.
just the T-ball and the adult sand.
Yes.
What's the age for T-ball?
T-ball is 5 and 6 year olds.
Okay.
Yes.
So
yes.
kindergartens, first graders.
Yep, that age group.
Age in between. Now, when you're talking about all the different activities for the youth, is it the grade they're going into or the grade they're coming out of?
So it's, for summer, it's typically the grade that they're going into.
Okay.
But some of them we say like 5 and 6 year olds. So we always say if they're 4 but they're turning 5 right as it's starting,
There's wiggle room
yes,
there.
there's a bit of wiggle room. So we
Uh-huh.
definitely want as many people to participate as we can. So definitely give us a call if you have a question. And,
Sure.
And get the answer on that.
The T-ball is such a good program too, and it really helps the youth get acclimated to organized sports.
Oh,
and it
absolutely.
teaches them those things that they're going to need for their whole life of, getting together as a group and doing different things. So there's so much more than just learning softball
Absolutely.
or baseball, whichever it is. I think it's softball.
Yes.
But they learn so much more than that, working together as a team, and team sports can teach so many things.
So much,
besides
yes.
just the sports skills.
Sportsmanship and responsibility, all of that
Yes,
stuff. And I think a
yes.
lot of people would say it started with Little League or T-ball.
That's right.
So
that's
where
right.
it
That
starts for a lot
character
of people.
development is
Mhm.
so essential.
Yes.
To what we want to teach our kids, and some of that stuff you can't get unless you go to something like this.
That's true.
So what about the adult sand volleyball?
Yes.
Where's that held?
So that is at Weed Park on our sand volleyball courts. We
Okay.
have 3 courts out there,
Mhm.
play on Wednesday nights. And then depending on how many teams we get, we'll split them up into different leagues. And schedule usually runs from end of May until August. So
how
it's
many
a fun
how many
summer.
teams do you get?
Last year, I believe we had about 15 teams.
Wow.
Yeah. So the more
That's
the
good.
merrier, of course.
Oh, yes.
Anyone, any skill level,
Uh-huh.
we split them up into appropriate
Sure.
leagues. So
That was always my favorite sport.
Me
volleyball.
too. I
Volleyball
love
was
it.
always it.
yes.
Yep. Well, thank you so much. Is there anything else we need to know? Do they need to sign up for the egg hunt or just show up that day?
Nope. Just show up that day, drop in, free to the community, like we said, and hope
Where are they
we can
going to
bring-
park?
What's that?
Where are they going to park?
So they can park. There's we're going to be by that parking lot by the Rose Garden Playground is where we're
Okay.
going to be. So there will be some spots there, and then
Mhm.
parking along the road. You've probably seen some cars around. Just the upper loop is where we're going to
Sure.
be. So park where you can find a spot and join us by the Rose Garden.
And where they're going to come for that first group for the 3 and under is there by the playground.
Right.
That's where you guys will be.
That's where we're going to congregate.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Sounds great. Thanks so much for putting this on for the kids.
Thank you very much.
They're going to have so much fun, all the families.
We're looking forward
Building
to it.
memories.
Absolutely.
That's the best
That's
part.
what it's about.
That's it. Thank you, Kelsey.
Thank you.
All right. I want to thank all of you for joining us this evening and learning all about how to protect children, Blue Out Day, and all the fun things that kids can do right here in our city through our Parks and Rec and other programs available. So I wanted to ask you to just save the date for a couple of things. Certainly Spring Cleanup Week. We know that's going to be coming. We have a regular council meeting this Thursday night, and one of the things on the agenda is to approve Spring Cleanup Week dates, which it's being proposed, as we talked about last week, April 22nd through the 26th. So I see no reason why that wouldn't happen. The staff know the best time that works for them and their teams. So start cleaning up. I already told my husband, start working on that garage, because Spring Cleanup Week's going to be here before we know it, and we want to keep everything looking nice and get rid of the things we don't want. Also, next week, our guests are Allison Ritchie, and she's going to talk to us more about the Mayor's Youth Job Fair, talk about what businesses are going to be here, what the youth need to bring with them, if anything, and just give us more of the ins and outs about the job fair. And then Duffy DeFrance. You probably all remember her as one of the children's librarian at Musser Public Library. She's retired now, but she's put together a program on neighborhood gardens, and she has a friend of hers, McCannon Brown, who's going to come and share with us and have a nice event at Strawberry Farms Bed and Breakfast. So she's going to come and talk to us about that. Lastly, I would just like to remind everybody not to forget the Sound the Alarm event. So this is the program that pays to install smoke alarms in everyone's homes. So if you don't think that you have the right smoke alarm or the right amount of smoke alarms, or you just plain don't know, you can go online to soundthealarm.org and sign up. May 4th is the date that they are going to be going around in teams of 3 to install smoke alarms in people's homes. So the team of 3 will come in. One guy will be, and it might be a girl, but I'm just saying guy. One guy will be scouting your home and seeing how many smoke alarms you need and where they should be strategically for safety. Another one will be installing them, and another one will be helping you go over a real quick emergency route to get out of your home if there were a fire. So it's very quick and slick. There's no income guidelines. Just go to soundthealarm.org, and there'll be just a couple questions there, name, address, phone number, that kind of thing, and you can sign up, and you'll get a call to schedule when they will be coming to your home to install your smoke alarms. They have the 10-year battery in them, so you don't have to deal with changing the battery all the time. We've lost people from fires here in our city, and we don't want any more. So please take this opportunity. It's Red Cross event. Our Muscatine City Fire Department is very on board with this event. They are working diligently to make sure that everybody in our community is safe. So soundthealarm.org and sign up for smoke detectors. Thank you all for joining us this evening. We hope you have a great week. The sun is shining now. Hopefully it continues, but I hear there is rain coming. Keep your eye out on the flood stuff. All the information is out there to let us know where we need to go and what we need to do to avoid some of the closures as a result of the floods. And also, as you know, 8th Street is being worked on right now, so there's a lot of detours going on. Please, folks, slow down. If you would, take your time. There's children out. People don't always know where they're going, so they might be awkward or stop quickly or be looking around on which way to go because of the detours. So let's just slow down, take our time, and be safe. Thanks so much, and we hope to see you next week here on Our City.
Our City with Mayor Diana Broderson replays on MPW Channel 9, Wednesday at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. and Thursday at 7 a.m. Of course, we're live every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. on Facebook. Email us at ourcity@muscatineiowa.gov.